On a typical day in Hong Kong, an unprecedented tsunami suddenly strikes the city. Fast forward 5 years and Asha continues to be haunted by nightmares from that fateful day. However, each morning she resiliently suppresses her fear and perseveres. Residing in a dilapidated high-rise, she ingeniously utilizes discarded items to conceal her belongings from potential threats. Over the years, she has scavenged essential supplies and created concealed spots throughout her apartment. Every morning, Asha ascends to the rooftop to access her covered water reservoir, carefully hidden from prying eyes. Following a cup of tea, she tunes into the radio but deliberately disregards the recorded government shelter message, opting for music instead. Mindful of noise, she employs headphones. Completing her daily tasks, Asha indulges in instant noodles, reminiscing about the once vibrant restaurants where she and her friends savored delicious meals. Subsequently, she employs binoculars to survey the submerged landscape. Out of the blue, Asha spots a floating box in the water. Swiftly moving to another window equipped with a makeshift harpoon mechanism, she expertly scavenges the box with a well-aimed shot. However, as she attempts to haul it in, an unseen force in the water pulls the box down, causing her to collide with the window's edge, injuring her arm. Undeterred by the pain, Asha persists in pulling against the mysterious resistance, eventually freeing the box when the unseen creature lets go. Upon bringing the box inside, the creature retaliates with a wave. While the box mainly contains debris, she discovers a bottle of alcohol. On her return to the roof, Asha gazes at the corridor's end before moving on. Clearly upset, she utilizes the alcohol to clean her wound, wraps it up, and stoically drinks away the pain. Later in the evening, screams pierce the air as Asha witnesses 2 boats of aggressive scavengers attacking her neighbors. A man on an adjacent roof observes her building. Alarmed, Asha briefly hides before cautiously peeking again. It becomes evident that the boats are heading her way. Hastily descending, she conceals her daily essentials, covers her mattress, and even scatters dirt in the hallway to create the appearance of occupancy. Taking refuge behind a false wall and a closet, she remains silent as the scavengers enter the room, diligently searching for food, even inspecting the closet. Fortunately, they find nothing, but Asha startles when a gunshot rings out, triggered by a boy who mistook movement for a threat. Once the group departs, Asha breathes a sigh of relief and attempts to soothe herself with a pleasant memory. Prior to the tragedy, Asha had developed a bond with her half-sister, treating her to a meal to foster their relationship. The following day, Asha discovers another box, and amid the assorted items, she's thrilled to find a jar of honey. However, her joy is shattered when she spots a body floating in the water. Later, while Asha is occupied, an intruder sneaks in, pilfering items from her concealed spots. Though she senses something, she can't discern anything and chooses to overlook it. As she prepares for bed, she hears another noise and investigates with her flashlight, finding nothing once again. Washing her face, she strategically leaves out soap to catch the intruder, who turns out to be a young girl. Asha seizes her shoulder, but the child kicks her and escapes, taking Asha's improvised lamp as well. The girl proceeds down the corridor but refrains from opening a mysterious door upon hearing Asha approaching. That night, Asha dreams of shopping for her sister's birthday clothes and confessing her eagerness to leave her parents' house to her best friend. Upon waking up, she discovers part of her food stash missing. Following the discarded wrappers on the floor, she finds the girl sleeping with a lantern. Unwilling to wake her, Asha decides to cook instead. When the girl finally wakes, she searches for more hidden compartments and discovers an envelope with pictures of Asha and her sister inside a fake outlet. Caught red-handed, the child flees and Asha hastily returns the pictures, unintentionally dropping one. She then prepares a second portion of noodles for the child. Reflecting on the night of her sister's birthday dinner, Asha recalls her parents gifting her the family necklace, sparking an argument with her sister. Angry as the first child, Asha left the family. In the present, Asha wears that very necklace. The girl, Hai initially ignores Asha's food offer, but Asha leaves it next to her. Hai ends up eating it all and notices Asha left a mattress for her as well. She doesn't use it that night, but the next morning, Hai returns all the stolen items to Asha during lunch. Asha prepares 2 portions of noodles again and leaves one for Hai before heading to the roof to eat. Surprisingly, Hai joins her and mimics her actions, leading to laughter and a bonding moment. This experience triggers memories of the happiness in Asha's old life. In the evening, Hai finally accepts the other mattress and sleeps beside Asha. During the night, Hai tries to hide her tears, but Asha reassures her that it's okay to be scared and cry. Hai expresses missing her family but believes she'll see her mom soon because she's building a boat to find her. She also reveals her name as Hai. Despite another night of nightmares for Asha, she takes Hai to the roof for their routine. While playing around with the door, Hai accidentally closes it, and due to the tape Asha put on the lock, they can't open it from the outside. Upset, Asha watches as Hai skillfully picks the lock, opening the door again. Later, as Asha prepares a new meal, she realizes her necklace is missing. Hearing noises, she discovers the scavengers have returned and asks Hi to remain silent until they leave. After helping Hi get clean, Asha is asked by the girl to leave together, but Asha refuses, stating that this is her home and there's nothing outside anyway. Asha then questions Hi about the missing necklace, but Hi denies taking it and runs off to another apartment offended. In the evening, Asha has dinner alone and notices missing water. Investigating, she finds Hi took it to wash and is triggered with a memory of a past argument with her mother about marriage and societal expectations. That night, Asha's nightmares intensify, haunted by visions of bodies in the water. In a half-awake state, she momentarily mistakes Hi for her sister. The next day, Asha imparts knowledge to Hi about managing the building's electricity. However, Hi interrupts, inquiring about the mysterious door at the end of the corridor. Asha advises her to ignore it, explaining that the room emits a foul smell and opening it would spread the odor everywhere. Another memory resurfaces, showing Asha watching news about the devastation of Singapore due to floods. Her mother turns off the TV, hinting at a family meeting, but Asha, feeling imprisoned, refuses to attend. In the present, Hi uses the radio and learns about the shelter message. Eager to go there, she implores Asha, who rejects the idea, citing the danger outside. An argument ensues, leading Hi to angrily call Asha bitter before storming out. Following Hi into another room, Asha discovers that the girl is constructing a raft from trash and possesses a flare gun. Asha confiscates the flare gun and opens up about her own failed attempt to leave some time ago, emphasizing the harsh reality beyond. After reconciling, Asha reminisces about her sister following her out of the apartment after a family fight, pleading for her not to go. The next morning, with rain finally falling, Asha and Hi hurriedly ascend to the roof to collect and store water properly. While working on the raft, Hi notices that Asha's necklace had simply fallen off. In the process, Asha discovers a photo that got left behind, triggering overwhelming memories. Hi comforts Asha, emphasizing that they have each other. Surprised to find her necklace under her pillow at bedtime, Asha realizes it fell because the clasp is broken. Feeling remorseful about her treatment of Hi, Asha dedicates the next day to working tirelessly until she successfully builds a raft. Hi is thrilled, and Asha recalls the night of the argument with her sister. In the present, Asha decides to gift her necklace to Hi. As they gather supplies to prepare the raft for departure, Hi accidentally disconnects the headphones while listening to the radio, causing music to echo loudly. In a panic, Asha rushes to turn it off, but they soon hear the voices of scavengers outside. Hastily, they hide their personal belongings, with Asha pushing Hi into the hidden space behind the fake closet wall. Due to limited space, Asha conceals herself in the foul-smelling room, discovering her old family pictures, realizing this is her previous apartment. The scavengers enter, conducting a more aggressive search, destroying anything they find, including the raft. A man in the stinky room discovers Asha's old family pictures and, upon removing some old sheets, finds the bodies of Asha's parents. Simultaneously, Asha vomits, recalling the tragic night when the wave took down everything in its path, causing chaos and pushing people to fight for survival. In the present, the scavengers take all the food and scrutinize Asha's pictures. The boy discovers the closet and senses something peculiar. The other scavengers assist the boy in moving the fake wall, capturing Hi. Asha hears it all from her hiding spot in the stinky room and experiences another flashback. While climbing the stairs during the tsunami, Asha's sister tripped and fell behind, getting trampled by the crowd. Asha, in panic, kept running and only realized her sister was missing upon reaching the roof. Suddenly, Asha hears Hi revealing her location out of fear, and the scavengers quickly find and knock her out. When Hi wakes up, Asha is tied up, and a foreign scavenger attempts to take advantage of her. However, the leader calls him over, diverting his attention. Moments later, Hi and the supplies are taken to the scavenger's boat. Asha is dragged out too, and seeing Hi reminds her of her sister, prompting her to realize she can't make the same mistake again. She attempts to pull at the rope, but the guy counters, causing her to fall into the water. Fortunately, Asha finds a broken CD nearby and uses it to fend off the man, enraging him. In the struggle, she reaches the flare gun in her pocket and shoots him, killing him. Hearing the commotion, the other scavengers return to the building, but they don't spot Asha. As the group splits to search, a large man hears Asha crying and goes after her. However, it's part of her trap. She makes him fall with some rope and uses a guitar to beat him to death. Taking his knife, she runs into another room, turns on the radio, and soon, a scavenger follows the noise. Asha surprises him by attacking from behind, stabbing him with a knife. The fight intensifies as the guy throws her onto a mattress, attempting to choke her. Fortunately, she manages to reach the knife and stabs him repeatedly until he's dead. The female scavenger also hears a noise and discovers a can with fire inside. Asha surprises her by throwing oil on her and pushing her into another room, setting her on fire before blocking the door, letting her burn. The leader slowly hears Asha's screams and moves in that direction. When he takes the stairs, Asha jumps on him, initiating a fight during which the leader hits her a couple of times before attempting to choke her. In the struggle, Asha reaches for a light too, plunging the area into darkness as she beats the leader to death with it. When she turns on her flashlight, the boy appears and opens fire. Asha immediately flees to the roof and the boy pursues her. As he steps outside, Asha closes the door, having removed the tape, trapping the scavenger on the roof. The boy pleads for help with an innocent voice, and Asha contemplates showing mercy. However, when he starts shooting at the door, she decides to leave. With only one scavenger left on the boat, Asha goes to the window and uses her harpoon-like device, but she misses the shot, and it falls into the water. As the guy investigates the noise, Heidi takes the opportunity to push him off the boat. However, he grabs her, and they both fall into the water. In a desperate move, Asha jumps in to save Hi, and the man resurfaces nearby, only to be eaten by a sea creature. After a few seconds of silence, the duo resurfaces, safe and sound. They swim to the boat, ready to set sail. That night, Asha finally sleeps without nightmares. Make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you can watch more videos like this. Thanks for watching.
If you enjoyed this recap, check out one of these.